Welcome to the new moon and Aries activation. This is going to be a live recorded activation, but it is timeless, which means you can watch this at any point in time. And in fact, if this has found you, this is an activation for new beginnings. Anything that's no longer serving you will be revealed during this activation in hopes for you to move forward each and every day. So, with that said, I'm your host, Sara Wong, and it's such an honor to be here with you tonight. And in my activations, what that means for those of you who are not familiar with my work is it's almost like a guided meditation. The only difference is you're setting your intention to align to different energy frequencies. When we set our intention to align to energy frequencies that are for our highest good, we're able to move out anything that's blocking us from moving forward. And that could be in our mental body, our physical body, our spiritual body, our etheric bodies. There's so many reasons for energy and how it works. And having became a Reiki master several years ago, I've now studied and really connected to energy on a different level. And now I use and leverage new moon energies to really cultivate and focus on a specific area. So, because this is a new moon in Aries, 22 degrees in Aries, that indicates a duality of facing off with our past versions and really integrating that new visionary self, that fluid feminine energy. And sometimes when we are moving through Aries energy and having a lot of planets in Aries, like the sun, the moon, Mercury, Venus, they're all orbiting in the energy of Aries, which is bringing up a lot of fire energy in our communication, how we express ourselves, our needs, really facing off with our fears in different ways. It also is an energy of challenging relationships. So, how we move forward in relationships, relationship with ourselves, relationship with others, our jobs, what we do for life, what we do every single day. So, if you're feeling exhausted or you're feeling just out of it, and maybe even a little disconnected because it just all feels a little too overwhelming, wherever you're at in the process, just honor it and allow it to be what it is. So, with the activations, it's an opportunity just to explore your own energy. And I always say, whatever your soul wants you to experience is exactly what you'll experience. So, if your soul wants you to experience a lot of visions and a very fruitful, delightful, vision driven experience activation, that's exactly what you're going to get. If your soul wants you to connect to your emotions and allow you to release, and you might cry, you might just laugh, you might go through a roller coaster for emotions, that's because your soul would like you to experience that. So everything I channel is what I like to call the 12th dimension plus. And that is just from a higher perspective, our higher self, and it's an alignment to the energy of the new moon in addition to that. So, if you're familiar with my interpretation of the universe, I believe everything's a vibration. And as much as planets have their own imprint, I believe that behind those planets are other galaxies, other interpretations of energy frequencies that are outside of our realm, but are absolutely affecting the vibrations. So just tapping into that inspiration and aligning ourselves to that higher good is really the goal of these activations. So, like I mentioned in the beginning, this activation is specific to the new moon in Aries, those new beginnings. And the Aries is the first astrological sign of the zodiac calendar, which means technically this is the first sign or the first new moon of 2021. So it has a major influence over the next 6 months and really the rest of the next year from now until the end of 2021 and really into the beginning of 2022. So this is a great time to set intentions, get clear on goals and visions that you just want to really just challenge yourself to step forward and move into because you're absolutely ready. And this is usually a time where we're having to face off with big decisions or starting to explore things in a new way. I know every year this year, at this time of year for me, always brings in a new perspective or a new way for me to apply myself or share myself. So, hence, I'm on YouTube Live here sharing myself on a completely different platform in a very foreign way for me, personally speaking. I always wanted to be in more sheltered environments with people that really were into the work. And now just putting myself out there, knowing that whoever needs this is worthy of receiving that, and I want to make it available for anyone. And by all means, if you find value in it, there's ways to donate below, and I appreciate any donations at any given time. And it's not expected, it's really just a way for people to give back because a lot of people ask. So I feel like I'll just make it easy for you, and I honor whatever feels right. And I'd always say wait till after the activation to decide anything, because make sure that what you feel is available is truly what you achieve, and that's really up to you. So this is a time to give yourself permission to say, okay, I let go of all expectations of what I think this needs to be for me, and just open myself up to receiving whatever energy wants to come through for my highest good in the alignment of love. And having that intention can open us up to that miracles and new perspectives. So, you can use it a simple intention like that. And I always like to say, and just remind you that I might say, imagine, a color, or imagine this type of scenery, like a mountaintop or an ocean beach. Some people see these visions like dreams, or like movies. And some people also just see them like ideas in their mind. So they'll just get thoughts. For some reason, just random thoughts will come to mind. Those are your intuition. That's your soul coming through, sending you these ideas. So when we're in a higher frequency, just be super open to whatever information comes through, even if it's like red balloon. You'd be surprised if you look up afterwards, you'll Google or Bing red balloon, you'd be surprised what comes up and the meaning behind a red balloon, right? And so just be open to whatever messages want to come through. Now, I also want to say for some people, the activations are just relaxing. And that means you're depleted and you're probably doing a lot right now. So your body just wants you to relax and enjoy the energy, enjoy yourself just receiving and just being in the experience. So my invitation is no judgment, just be completely open to whatever experience wants to come through. Okay. And with that, all you need really is I would have water nearby and a journal. So afterwards, if something came through and you want to journal, it's always really important to give yourself space to just reflect. And for some reason, whenever I journal after a meditation, it's at first I don't feel like I got much, and then I start journaling and I realize, oh wow, a lot did come through. So really give yourself that permission to just explore that energy afterwards. So go ahead and grab a piece of paper. And then also, I would say, because this is the first new moon in 2021, this is a great time to plant seeds and intention. So I have a piece of paper that is actually full of seeds from Nepal, and they're different flowers from Nepal. So it says Happy 2021. Ironically, I haven't planted them yet, so I thought this would be the perfect thing to write my intentions down on. And then tomorrow, I'm going to activate it with the sun, because as much as the new moon and the full moons are so important because it works with our emotional body, it helps clear out, whatever we need to release in different ways. It helps us set intentions and get clarity. And because it's the dark moon, the energy is a little weaker in the atmosphere, unlike the full moon, which is like a high frequency vibration. So the new moon is a time of clarity. It's a time where we can be really clear on the next steps. And because it's an Aries, it's that fire energy. It's that new, you get that rebirth energy. It's like we're rebirthing into that next version of ourselves as we move forward. So that's the energy we're in right now, or the energy that's being called forth for you whenever you're watching this replay. And that's a time of a rebirth, and rebirth can happen at any point in time. So working with the fire energy would be great. I have a candle that has 3 wicks, and so it forms a triangle. And so I'm using that to restabilize and create a fire energy around me to use during this activation and channel throughout the experience as well. So, if you have a candle, I would also recommend turning that candle on, setting the intention that the fire energy transmutes anything that no longer serves you during this activation. And then afterwards, you'll snuff it out with gratitude. So that can be however you want. Some people say a prayer, some people just say thank you, thank you, thank you, and snuff the candle out. The reason why a lot of people say don't blow the candle out is because it's like you're blowing all the old energy everywhere. So it's more intentional if you snuff it out and the energy is contained, dissolved, transmuted. So, it's really up to you what resonates. And I always say, I like to snuff it out, but if you for some reason want to blow it out and have your own process, you do you. All right. So I like to also have a sacred item. A sacred item to me allows me to stay in my heart of gratitude. So our heart chakras are a gateway between our lower chakras and our higher chakras. So when we're in our heart chakra, we're able to really resonate and connect to our higher self with really grace and ease. So I love to have a sacred item, and this is my sacred item for 2021, which is a rose quartz angel. And I got it from another Reiki master who just reminded me I'm not alone in this journey, and that there's so many amazing healers out there, and that we're so we're so lucky to have each other, and that angels are amongst us. So I got it at a time where I really needed that reminder, and so I made this my reminder and sacred item for 2021. So that is my item. I also have a few crystals around me. So if you have crystals, this is a great time to use them and get them out. They love to be good tools. Crystals are energy vibrations as well. So even if you just have them for decor and there's one that's just like kind of just shining at you in this moment, go grab it. Just hold it. You don't need to overthink it. Just be with it in vibration. That's how simple crystals can support you. So, with that, I'll give you a minute to just grab your items, get comfortable. This activation will be closed eyed. So, if you want to lay down and just adjust, you absolutely can. Completely up to you. All right. So, I'll give you 1 minute. Just get settled in. All right. All right. And go ahead and grab that piece of paper, grab your journal, write today's date for 11/2021, new moon in Aries. And I want you to imagine that with your pen or pencil, whatever you're using, a beam of white light from the 12th dimension plus comes down and beams into your pen, into your entire auric field now, the top of your head down. And just feel and imagine white light. Just set your intention to feel that white light come into your entire space and start to cleanse out anything that no longer serves you. It starts to repair your entire auric field as you set your intention to receive the highest healing and the highest activation for you available in this moment for your highest good in the vibration of love. And just activating that white light even more and more all around you and feeling that energy, that white light connect to that pen or pencil, whatever you're using. And I want you to write freely. My intention for this new moon is to activate and just see what comes through. So I'll give you a minute to just explore. So my intention for this new moon is to activate and go ahead and allow yourself to just explore what comes through in this moment. All right, wrapping up whatever last thoughts want to come through in this moment. You can always come back. And now I want you to think about three key energies for the next 6 months that you're ready to cultivate more of. It could be prosperity, vitality, health, love, romance, unionship, sacred connections, soulmate connections, whatever energy. And it could be a goal if you want. You can get as specific as you want if you want to do a tangible goal within the next 2 weeks. I will manifest $20,000. Whatever you want, whatever your intentions are. But I would also really just focus on the next 6 months and the energy you would like to cultivate and continue to bring in more and more each month throughout the next 6 months. So really focusing rather on the goal, but the energy. But some people like goals. So I really want to just keep it open. However, do both. If it feels good, why not? It's abundant. You don't have to choose one. You could do both. So you can have the intentions for the next 6 months, the energy you want to create, but really focus on three key energies. So now I want you to take a piece of paper out, or you can write if you have like seed paper or something you're going to plant into earth, you can write it on that, or you can just write it on a piece of paper and you'll bury it in earth, which we'll go into later. But I want you to write those three key words of energy you want to bring in. And if you want to add your goal, you can do that. All right. And now just put that aside, let it go. And we're just going to go into the activation. And just to give you background on how I do activations is I channel from source energy, Reiki energy, which is universal love. And it's higher consciousness, fifth dimension plus. And in that is an opportunity for you to receive energy healing for your highest good. And all you need to do is set your intention to receive the healing for your highest good from Sara Wong in this moment. And that is pretty much how it is activated. And be in your heart, just receiving with an open mind. And that is how you can receive more and more and more. The more you remain in your heart, the more you can receive. So, another thing you can do is universal love is abundant. There's enough for everybody. So I know we're in an energy of opportunity moving forward. 2021 is the year of breaking free from anything that's holding us back. And that could be in the collective, that could be individually, that could be on so many different levels. So, what I want us to do in this moment is setting our intention to receive the energy healing for our highest good, and also sending it out to the earth and everyone on the earth that's open to receiving the energy for their highest good, knowing it's abundant. So we're going to send so much love to earth during this entire activation to really allow new beginnings to be activated across all of earth and activate all the different ley lines in that process. So thank you for joining on being a spiritual ninja with me in this activation, which is only going to amplify the energy even more, being that strong conduit of love. So in this moment, get comfortable. If you want to grab a crystal, you can absolutely do that. And just allow yourself to gently close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes and set your intention to receive this healing for your highest good and the highest good of all. Imagining a white beam of light comes down and beams again your entire auric field from the 12th dimension plus. It allows you to receive this energy activation to align you to remove anything that no longer serves you. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And I want you to imagine a beautiful violet flame all around your entire auric field. This violet flame is a beautiful purple light, and it's all around you, transmuting anything that no longer serves you with effortless ease. As you call in your guides, your ancestors, your angels, your team, whoever you deem your higher self, to receive this activation for your highest good. And in this moment, just letting go anything you were doing before this, anything you have to do after this, allowing your body to fully relax, fully calm as you take a deep breath in through your nose and out through the mouth, relaxing even more into your body now. And just relaxing fully, letting go of all expectations. And just reminding yourself in this moment of those intentions that you just wrote down, those energies you would like to continue to manifest and bring in over the next 6 months. And I want you to imagine that these 7 diamonds start to move down that pillar of white light. These 7 diamonds are connected in a chain-like energy, one following the other with effortless ease as they start to move into your entire energetic field, into the top of your head, down your crown chakra, down your third eye, down your throat, down your heart, down your solar, down your sacral, to all the way to the root. And it anchors in these diamond energies connected to different types of codes to support you in activating whatever DNA needs to be activated in this time, in this moment, allowing you to move forward each and every day with new ideas, new inspiration, and allowing yourself in this moment to fully relax and soften your eyes even more. feeling completely comfortable in this closed-eyed position. As you breathe at your own pace, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And I want you to imagine a really big moon starts to move closer and closer to Earth. But the moon has that violet flame over it as well. And that violet flame connects to your violet flame that's all around you. And it starts to activate this new moon in Aries portal. And this new moon in Aries is allowing you to transmute and remove anything that's blocking you from moving forward. Any attachments to past relationships, past agreements, past energies that no longer serve you, maybe past interpretations and versions of yourself that are holding you back or holding your gifts back, holding outdated versions of yourself back from sharing your authentic self. So anything that's blocking your authentic truth from full self expression, this violet flame is now activating. And I want you just to tune in to your entire auric field, the energy all around you, and just feel this buzzy energy start to move in through every single cell in your auric field. And this is allowing you to transmute and dissolve anything that no longer serves you. And just breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Allowing that violet flame to just release all of those old energies, all of those old interpretations. And in this moment, allowing yourself to just be fully open to this activation. And the moon opens a door. It's a secret door that moves beyond the moon energy into another space and time. And it elevates you to a much higher level of consciousness. And your Merkaba light body is going to take you there. And the Merkaba light body is two pyramids, one facing with the apex down and one with the apex up. That creates a star-like energy all around you. And that Merkaba light body moves your consciousness through this space and time with effortless ease. And in this space and time, you're going to see a 360-degree room. It's a dome-like room. And on this is projections of whatever visions or thoughts or ideas your soul would like you to experience in this moment in time. And these are connected to goals, to passions, or whatever energy would like to come through, maybe from past loved ones who have a message of gratitude and love, reassurance, validation, or maybe it's just a reminder, a message, words of affirmation. Just be open to whatever energy would like to come through. Being fully open to receiving those messages with love, those inspiration. And I want you to imagine a space and time recently. Maybe it was a judgment of yourself, a judgment of others, maybe something that you've been holding on to, something you haven't yet processed fully, anything that's holding you back from moving forward. Maybe it's an old way of being, an old belief system, old outdated energy. If you have lack of energy, lack of motivation, I want you to feel, sense, see whatever wants to be revealed on that 360 screen, whatever old emotion, see versions of yourself. And you might not see it visually, but you can feel those versions, the disappointed versions, the annoyed versions, the versions that are arrogant, the versions that are righteous, or maybe the versions that are shy, that hold back, that belittle yourself, judge yourself, criticize. Just see all those outdated versions of yourself that just want to be revealed in this moment without judgment, without criticism, without hindrance, just allowing whatever wants to come through in this moment be revealed. And in this moment, I just want you to feel that energy and just feel into your body wherever you feel blocks. Is it in your heart? Is it in your mind? Is it in your legs? Are you feeling stuck and trapped and limited? Just start to feel those limitations all around you, anything that's no longer serving you. And now I want you to imagine that the whole room fills up, that 360 energy, and it fills up with this green teal like energy all around you. Feeling that teal energy all around you, that green energy start to circulate, and all those images start to upgrade energetically. Every single cell in your body starts to move. Anywhere you felt stagnant energy, limitations, blocks, just feeling that green energy, just elevating those energies, neutralizing those events, neutralizing those energies, and allowing you to move forward each and every day with commitment to yourself, commitment to your goals, letting go of harshness. And I want you to focus on your heart energy in this moment. And we're going to activate all the energy of betrayal you've done to yourself, times you didn't think you were good enough, times you feared change, times you didn't allow yourself to explore freely or express yourself in the most authentic way. Whatever you are ready to just release, times you had to depend on others, times you just felt frustrated and held back, just activating that energy now. We're going to activate to extract. So I'm going to make an energetic sound of release. So just allow your body to release whatever wants to be released in this moment. I want you to feel almost like this energetic magnet that's in front of your heart, and your angels, your guides, your ancestors are helping pull out any residual energy that's pulling you from moving forward, from trusting yourself. Anything that's blocking you from those intentions that you set for yourself, just removing that through that magnetic energy now. Shoo, shoo, shoo. And I want you to imagine now a golden light all around you starts to appear. And that golden light is sending all of those images on that 360 screen of you, an upgraded energetic frequency, and you start to see them dance and move. See yourself move effortlessly, freely, with grace, with love, with laughter. Feel the energy of freedom. Celebrate the freedom. And for some of you, your body might want to move and dance, and you can do that, whatever you want to do. Some you might want to just sway left to right, but allow your body to do whatever organically, without effort, wants to do with effortless ease. Just let it go, let it be. And allow yourself to just feel the energy of freedom. Feel all of those versions of you dance and celebrate whatever wants to reveal itself. And allow that freedom to fully express itself in the highest alignment, and allow it to dance all the way into every cell of your body now. Feel those energies come in and dance to every single cell in your body. And it comes in rainbow-like energy, all the colors of the spectrum, from red to orange to yellow to green to blue to purple to violet to white to pink to teal to gold to silver, and whatever other colors want to reveal themselves. And in this moment, just noticing what colors are standing out to you and just taking notice and witness of how they feel, what sensations come to mind, what energies you might be feeling in your body, just being fully open to whatever would like to come through in this moment for your highest good and the highest good of all. Feeling all that energy just come into your entire vessel now and just feel that energy fill you up completely. Anywhere you're depleted, anywhere that you need extra support, just imagine an area in your life right now that you would love to just bring new energy to. Maybe it's your health, maybe it's your fitness, what you eat, how you nourish yourself. Or maybe it's connected to your work and what you do and how you go about your creation or your work, or maybe it's looking for a new job. Wherever you want to put that energy, that clarity around romance, bringing in that partner, whatever that is. If you're in a marriage, sending your marriage love. If you're wanting to conceive, sending your womb love. If you're taking off in your business and just sending your business love, sending the world love. Anyone that comes to mind in this moment, just sending that energy love, allowing that energy to just fully activate all around you. And I want you to imagine that every part of your body becomes a little dot. And this little dot is a cell, and there's trillions and trillions of dots all around you that make up you. And anything that no longer serves you, any weak cells are being upgraded now. And just setting your intention to release anything that no longer serves you or anything that's blocking you from moving forward from where you're at now, and allowing this energy just to come in. And I want you to feel all those diamond energies start to circulate throughout your entire energetic field now. Those 7 diamonds that came in, and they start to rotate clockwise, all within each chakra system. And it's recalibrating your chakra system to a higher frequency, allowing you to integrate and upgrade whatever you need for your highest good and the highest healing available for you in this moment. And allowing you to receive whatever inspiration, whatever energies would like to come through with effortless ease. And now feeling that pillar of light come down all the way down into the top of your head as it closes down. And your angels and guides bow down as you feel that 360 energy field move and start to move into your physical body now as it opens up that portal back into that new moon, back into that violet flame connection, back into your entire energetic body, and creating a deeper connection now with your Merkaba light body, bringing that back in and closing in all of those new frequencies into your physical body now. Your physical body, your emotional body, your spiritual body, your soul cluster body, and your connection to source, God, universe, whatever you deem your higher self. And in this moment, giving gratitude and love for all the healing. It is done. It is done. It is done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And closing this with love and gratitude. And when you're ready, start to wiggle your toes, your fingers. And whenever you feel called, you can gently open your eyes and allow yourself to gently grab your journal and just write whatever wants to come to mind. It could be maybe more intentions that came through, any clarity. Just allow yourself to freely write. Give yourself a moment, couple minutes just to take this time together before we close out. Wrapping up any last thoughts, giving yourself a few more seconds. So, also in your journal, I want you to write the instructions that the new moon is activated between the next 24 hours, really potent. So, again, this is a timeless activation. So, this energy will be activated very strongly for the next 24 hours. So, with the intention you wrote on the seeds or the piece of paper, tomorrow during the day, go ahead and connect to the sun with gratitude and love and just set your intention that the sun is now activating in addition to the new moon, which we just activate these intentions with that activation is also amplifying the energy. So that is the full circle. That is a way to really amplify the energy because the sun energy is connected to our higher self and brings in different codes. So these codes are going to activate these intentions, which will help ourselves integrate these energies and really support us in bringing forward that new beginning and in many different ways as we move forward. So tomorrow you do have an assignment. Go ahead and spend some time. Now, there's a bonus. If you do it at sunrise, that is actually known to be one of the strongest times to connect to the sun energy. Now, if you're not in a place that can see the sunrise, that's okay because it really doesn't matter whenever the sun is active. You can take time. Now, I would definitely recommend 20 minutes, but it really depends on your level of sensitivity to the sun because not everyone can be in the sun for that long. So, really whatever feels good, but really it's just connecting to your intentions, grounding them into earth with gratitude and bringing in that energy of manifesting and stepping into your personal power. And so with that, if it's seeds, continue to cultivate and nourish and water those seeds with intention and inspired action. So, as we move into this next week, we're going to be moving out of Aries season into Taurus. And Taurus is ruled by Venus, our passions, our pleasures, relationships, but it's also very practical energy. And this energy wants momentum, it wants to move forward. So, this is a time to get very clear on commitments to ourself and what's required of that as we move forward. Now, because we're in an era of pandemic, this has required us to stay in a fluid energy, our divine feminine. So, as much as we can have a goal and agenda, it's important to recognize and honor what is true for us in each moment, knowing we're going through ever changing times. So, I just want to put that out there because, as much as it's important we push ourselves, it's also very important to know the difference between inspired action and forced action. And the more energy we force, the more restricted it's going to feel. The more we go with the flow, the more we're going to be able to experience where our energy actually needs to be. So, for example, we're in 22 degrees Aries, which is duality energy. It's a facing off with fears, facing off with um, a different timeline, essentially. It's an older version or a newer version. And so, this is a good example is one of my clients was already thinking about a job, looking for a new job, and she's been searching for a while, and she got an Akashic reading with me, and in that she didn't tell me she was looking for a new job, But in her reading, what came through was for her to search for a new job, but maybe in a completely different location because her energy isn't necessarily needed here anymore. And I mentioned Hawaii, and her energy just lit up. It was so beautiful to see. And, regardless if it's Hawaii or an island or, Newport Beach, who knows what she chooses, Balboa Island, she's now giving herself permission to look outside of what she was originally exploring. So the reason I say that is like that's the 22 degree in Aries is don't be limited on the intentions you set for yourself or how you're approaching your business or how you're approaching your relationships. It's time to try something completely different. Give yourself permission to just be wild and explore things in a practical, approachable way because we're still in that Aries fire energy. And sometimes Aries is very like arrogant in a way of like, I'm just gonna be me. And, maybe it can lack consideration for the energy it's in. So it's keeping that balance and asking yourself in each moment, what is available for me? So that is the energy to continue to explore and work with throughout the next week. And as we move into the next 6 months, this is the time of momentum and forward movement, regardless of where you're at, energetically speaking. We're all ready to move forward in different ways, and really our energies needed in different ways. And we might be called to do completely different roles right now, and that's a good thing. We need to all give ourselves permission to just have fun, explore. We don't have to do it forever. Just allow things to guide you in your highest alignment. And that's really the invitation with this energy and 2021. It's the year of self-expression, freedom, breaking free from the past and moving forward in unconventional ways. And we have some crazy alignments that are about to happen in the month of June. So the reason I like to say that is because all the way up until the end of April, all planets are direct. So the energy is so clear right now. And it's not very often that we don't have planets that aren't in retrograde. So this is also why this is a pivotal time to set intentions because the clarity is so clear. And that's why we're able to navigate and move a little bit faster. However, we've had some pretty challenging energies over the last several weeks. So, wherever you're at in your cycle, just honor your journey and trust that, yes, there might be a little more work, but you're definitely on your way. So, with that, I want to thank you all for joining me tonight on this live activation. It's been an absolute honor. And for those watching the replay, I really hope you continue to check out the other meditations on the Energy House channel and tune into my radio show that's live on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. called Master Your Energy. Every week, I dive into the energy of the week, talk about what's going on. It's broadcasted live on KCA radio, but you can also tune and live stream online. And it's streamed live here on YouTube, just like this activation. So every Tuesday at 4 p.m., you can find me, and I'll be posting more live activations for new moon, full moons, and key events. And if you have any questions, go ahead, feel free to reach out. And I again appreciate anyone that will like the video, subscribe to the channel so you can get more updates. Please share with your friends and family. And also be sure to check out the other meditations. There's a vision board meditation that would be great to do if you have a vision board, or this is a great time to revise your vision board, add another picture to the vision board, check into your vision board, or you can create a new digital vision board to have as your background. So, again, new energy, new inspiration. Let's lead ourselves forward. We got this. And with that, any donations are greatly appreciated. You can Venmo, Cash App, all details below. And with that, again, sending you all so much love and gratitude. I will see you next new moon activation, and I will also be doing an upcoming full moon activation. So details on that coming out soon. So with that, sending you all so much love and gratitude. Have a beautiful night.